Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm G Generation Turtle. Hey, G Getter team. What's going on? G Getter team, is that a good term for it? So, this beta is ending, and I'm going to be incredibly sad. It is ending at 5 a.m., which is like 7 hours from now. We will no longer have G Generation Eternal to play at any time. And I'm kind of torn up because this game kicks ass. They really, really, really went back to the drawing board as it is and just revamped this to be a good title. Like, I was talking about it with some other people in the Discord, my Discord, and it's like a full-ass G-Gen game for free. Now, there are some concessions made. Some purists are going to throw some shade at, you know, the changes to support system, the changes to battleships, that kind of stuff. But for what this is, in fact, it's free. It's phenomenal. So, first thing I'm going to do is have my base here. One of the cool systems they have, I don't know if it's cool or not, but there is warship crews, which every 2 hours or so, a warship will dock back at your base, and with it will bring items. Oh, cool. I got more items for my level. So it gave me a ton of energy, credits, and XP materials. And it'll be back in 3 hours to drop off some more stuff for me. And it's kind of an incentive to go back to the base and keep hitting it over and over again. Also in the base is the mobile suit dock, which is every time you clear a story mode, it gives you a mobile suit you can display. That's it. That's all it does. You got the gallery, which has series database, which actually is pretty telling what we're going to have in the game. Now, this is only the database for the series that are currently in the beta. So we... Huh. But ST World's here, huh? Capsule Wars. Oh, because we have the dice. Yeah, that makes sense. So you have the original, you have Zeta, you have IBO, you have Witch from Mercury, you got Origin, you know, Double Fake, Evolve, GX, other G-Generation games. You have the unit database, which is every unit currently existing in the beta in one form or another. Man, I didn't even see Gym Sniper. Is it, like, in the capsule? Yeah, it totally is. It's an SR. I even pulled it. God, there's still so many units I just haven't gotten yet. Is that Nemo 3? That's totally Nemo 3. Where's this thing? Also in the gacha? Damn. Kind of upset I didn't get it. Oh, hold on there now. What do we got, What other surprises are in here? For SRs, really. I got Phoenix Zero. I got Gray's Edmonton's. Oh, Tornado SR version. That's interesting. The Shell Flag. Serpent Custom. Oh, Septim Custom. No, I got that. That's Gundam X. Datra's Command I definitely didn't get. Noyan's Areas I have. Hamon's Gods at Sea is doing good work. I never saw Jin Arms Type E. I only have Jin Arms Type D. Huh. Weird. Anyway, the other thing in the base, besides the rest of the gallery, that you can get character databases. You can learn about everyone in here. Bronze Rod Samson. Story review, where you can rewatch story cutscenes. You also got character requests. That once a day, dudes will show up, and they'll be like, hey, do something for me. In this case, Shirako wants an Ashmar, and he's willing to give me a modification item to do so. An item that increases the attack of any UC series unit by 5%. Pretty sure I have an Ashmar, so I don't mind giving it to him. Yeah, I captured one. I'll give you the one I captured. And there's Shar, who says, give me a DOP. And I'll give you something that gives any UC unit 5% more HP. Okay. I will deliver... Oh, I don't have a DOP, so I can capture a DOP from a mission. Or I can just develop the thing, because it's the absolute basic Xeon unit. I'm just going to develop it off the tech tree. Then I'll go back in and give him his DOP.
私からの手向けだ。
His request level is raised, so he gives me better stuff after. I get the item. Goes towards my weekly requests. Now, the biggest shame about this is, unfortunately, that I will not be able to complete my intermediate missions because of the time limit. The last thing I need to get the last free copy of Ariel to finish fusing it together is to complete one more character request. But that shit don't refresh for, 16 hours. And by then the game's gone. It's a real shame. Well, apparently got a mission done, though. It's a couple missions. You can get diamonds just by leveling up their requests. That's neat. Complete my daily missions. 20 AP with a cruiser. Daily missions are pretty simple. Log in, use AP, upgrade a unit, develop a unit, make a purchase in a shop. Simple. Let's see. Give me one quick second. I gotta ban a dude. Some crypto dudes showed up on the Discord server, so I have to get rid of them. Sorry about that. Alright. So what do we still got that we can dick around with here before I say goodbye to GGET? GGET? GGET. There is still the event. Let me check my event missions real quick. If I clear the normal map 5 more times, I get diamonds. If I clear it 25 more times, I get another copy of the dice. Sakura Gundam, which I can limit break with. Not even a copy, you just get material that you can break with. That's some pretty baller music, actually. There's still the enhanced missions that you can do to get certain materials, whether it's capital or XP materials for units, characters, or supporters. I still have hard mode missions on some of these, which kind of get my ass kicked on some, won't lie. 0079 is especially hard for me because I don't have a lot of good UC units to put on the UC team. See it hard mission, I barely got through the basic one. I don't even want to know how excuse me, how rough the other two are. Unfortunately, probably nothing we'll be able to clear tonight. Oh, you can get a VO for your base. Zeta mission I tried and failed horribly at. It's a reverse shuttle launch where you have to get to the shuttle and destroy all enemies. I just don't have the beef for it right now. I suppose we can try to finally clear the hard 3 of this. At least get through 0079, you know? Let's give it a shot. So, the best thing the game thinks I have going for me here. Really, Ryu? Ryu's the best answer? A rare pilot? And Alex? Do I I have any other rare pilots that I could shove in there with better stats and better abilities? Yeah, absolutely. Char doesn't match it based on type, but he's got a stupid amount of better stats. I don't think he has anything that depends on being... Nope. Nothing that he needs to be in an assault suit for. Let's see if I can upgrade my pilot core here for 0079 real quick. So we're gonna head to upgrade, we're gonna head to character, we're gonna head to scout. And what other rare pilots do we have from 0079 that could be useful? Mukuve's okay. I'm gonna assume all of these Xeon pilots are gonna have Xeon affinity. What I really need... Ooh, Slugger might be good, actually. So I'm gonna recruit Slugger. She has new type. She has Heart of Xeon. Akahana, what are you doing? Increased defense, Heart of Xeon. I'm actually gonna grab Slugger real quick. And then we're just gonna level Slugger real quick, best we can. At least to 30, because that way he can unlock his final passive. Get that range boost, and get that Federation boost. So 5% more damage dealt, 5% less damage taken when he's in a Fedi unit. Now that I have another decent Federation pilot, I can throw him probably in the Alex, honestly. No, I'll probably throw him in the Origin. The Origin type 2. And then instead of Ryu in the Alex, we're going to put Char, because his stats are just that much better. Unbelievably so. I just don't have other rare pilots right now for 0079, unfortunately. I could grab somebody else. Actually, you know what? Who would be appropriate for Big Zom as an attacker? Increase range, Heart of Xeon, increase damage dealt to enemy. Honestly, Garma might not be a bad choice. What does Ortega and Gaia have going on for them? Melee, that's not really going to help me. Increase range by 1 could be very useful. Meanwhile, Garma just has footsies. I think I'm actually going to use my final... Let me see what Rawl has actually real quick. Increase damage, increase melee, Heart of Xeon. I think I'm going to grab Gaia, and I think we're going to be putting Gaia in the Big Zom. Gaia seems like he'd be a more appropriate choice. And then we're just going to shove the rest of my materials into Gaia real quick, so he can at least get that Heart of Xeon. Since I don't see any reason why Big Zom shouldn't be a Xeon unit. Yeah, Xeon Mono Eye Mobile Armor. Okay. So Big Zom, Big Gaia, Sayla in the G3, Amuro in the Sniper 2, Char in the Alex, and honestly, what's Char got going on for him? Is his ability extra damage? Nope, fleet of foot. Okay. Okay. And then Slugger in the Origin. Meanwhile, Group 2 is going to be rocking up with Sword Calamity. This is all wrong. Holy shit, what happened? No, we need Setsuna on the Exia, and we need Ed in his Sword Calamity. Because Setsuna has an ability that he reduces damage he takes by 15% in a Celestial Being mobile suit. Like, he needs to be an Exia. Mark can stay in the Phoenix. Carta is perfect in the Aerial. And honestly, I'd prefer to have Amita in the Genis custom. It's just because she has Flash. So she has the ability to not be hit on any given attack. It keeps trying to put Ed and Setsuna separated, and no, that's bad. Don't do that. Alright, so Battleship that gives energy back. You know what? Let's see if we can't give Dren and the Musai a little bit of love, too. Unless I have a different 0079 Battleship I can use. You have EN Restoration. Dren has EN Restoration 40%. And it is a fairly big radius. The Duke, Xenon, has 30% in a pretty big radius. HP support, attack support, 561. 665. Why do I feel like he's going to be better off because he is a... Because he's a 3-star. Let me upgrade real quick. I have not touched my supporters in a while. Let's bring you to 30. Oh yeah. That HP support and attack support's real good. And I don't mind the EN restoration a little bit less. Then again, Dren's an SSR. If I bring him up to the same level, let's compare and contrast what we're looking at here. So Dren is going to provide... Leader skill, 20% and 20%. $891 and 90 attack. Meanwhile, Xenon is bringing 943 and 100 attack, but only 15% stat bonus. Yeah, we're taking Dren, actually. Dren's fine. He can stay. Let's get Dren back in there. And the Musai. Okay, I think this is the best we're getting. Let's see what we can do here. You gotta remember to turn off auto while I have a chance. That is a lot of Big Row. That is a lot of Gaian. That's a lot of Gyogoog. And all of them kind of fuck. Okay. So this seems like a perfect time to open up with the Big Zomp's map weapon. What happens if I increase range? Will I be able to catch that Gelgoog and that... Let's find out real quick, experiment, if increasing range actually increases the range on Big Zomp's map attack, too. So I'm going to spend the 5 SP to increase Gaia's range. It does not. It stays the same. Shame. But it does increase the range on his main beam. and his claw. Though really by far that map attack is the best I got. So we'll start off with that to soften these guys up. Get some morale boost. Then I also want to use the Sniper 2's map attack, because it is just free goddamn damage. Doing 8,000, doing 8,300. It's a snipe. It has 100% accuracy, and there's nothing you can do about it. You cannot counter it. You cannot defend. You cannot evade. It is just free goddamn damage. So we'll put some of that out. Then Slegger can get him with a Beam Saber, so it reduces his incoming attack. He'll deal less damage back to Slegger. Wow, he almost got him with a crit. God damn. Alright, and then, because I want some high morale on the Alex, Alex is going to finish off that big row with its arm gatling, because that's going to be the lowest cost for energy. Are you for real? That was 93%! Oh, okay, okay. G3 is gonna finish that dude off. 98%. Beam Javelin. And now she has a chance to make another attack, because she took out a unit. I'll use that opportunity to do a support attack with Char and the Alex that should kill this off as long as Char doesn't choke and miss again. Sibling love. Okay, making a dent in these big rows. So that's really all that left side team can do. They're gonna have to try to survive this onslaught, otherwise. Now, bottom team. Probably want to first move the Aerial in position, because she can be knocked around pretty well without going down. I'm gonna open up yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna start with Phoenix's EX move, because it's actually outside the range that the big row can counterattack from, and it's gonna inflict defense down 35% on them. So all my follow-up attacks are gonna be dealing more damage. Yep, I'm not taking damage back because I'm just barely outside their range. Phoenix's EX is just long enough to get through most enemies in this beta. Oh hey, yo man. This is actually a mobile game. I'm playing on my iPhone right now. G-Generation Eternal is a mobile version of G-Generation that's coming out soonish. And this beta has been lasting for 3 or 4 days. This is the last night of it. And this is one hell of a mobile G-Gen. This is just a full-on goddamn G-Gen, which is for free. There are gotcha elements, but they're incredibly minimal from my experience so far. Oh yeah, Vins, what up? Yeah, Double Fake's in. Red Snake Zeta's in. What the hell's that about? I mean, look at this. We have NL's Genis. I never dreamed we'd get that in a G-Gen. Okay. And now since Phoenix was able to soften it up, the Sword Calamity can outright kill this thing with its melee attack. 100% accuracy, so I got no chance of being clapped back. Yeah, I'd say it's actually pretty similar, with an exception. GBO2's gotcha is mandatory. You do have the DP shop, but honestly, you're going to be getting free currency and you're going to be pulling regularly. There's no way around it. But GPO2's core gameplay is good enough that all these years I've never felt an urge to pull for something, because I'm always going to have something to play at some cost. Because the core gameplay just feels that good with most units. In GGET, I'll show off some of the gotcha after this, but it's more of the gotcha is an added feature that you can pull units from. If you get some of the ultra-rare units in the gotcha, they come with their pilots, and they generally are going to be stronger than most. But the units you can develop from your tech trees, that you can just build and build up into different kinds of units, those super rares, SSRs at the end of those trees, if you build multiple of them and fuse them together, they will be stronger than almost any ultra-rare you can pull from the capsule. So it's a game that also encourages slow build-up of resources and grinding, but in a fun strategy way. Okay, since Sword Calamity just took someone out, he has the ability to move again. So he's going to see if he can put a sizable dent in this big row. No one's in range for a support attack. I'm actually going to use his skill to increase the damage dealt to enemies by 15%. It's going to cost me 5 of my 15 SP. And it's still not enough to take down that big row, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is hold his turn temporarily. I'm actually going to go in... What's the return on that? Not great. I'm going to go in with Ariel, who has Carta behind the wheel because she has some great defensive stats. I'm going to hit him with Escutcheon, which is also going to decrease their attack by 25%, so the clapback isn't as dangerous. Oh no, get back up there. Get back into Escutcheon range. I'm also going to position her kind of in the middle of the pack, so that way she'll be able to defend people with her support defense. Yeah, see, I'm taking very little damage back, because honestly the defense on Ariel with Carta in it is insane. As long as she don't miss... Yeah, McLeod, honestly, this is my first shot into it. I tried throwing it on auto at work, and I got clapped so hard. I'm not trying for the secret this time. I want to try for the 3-star, and then I'll go for the secret, because you can do them separately. So now, Ed should be able to finish this off. Yep. It's low enough that he can finish off this big row. The Sword Calamity is honestly my best goddamn unit. Sword Calamity is by far the best unit I have in this game. Because I managed to get 3 other dupes of it, so its stats are well and above anything else I have. And since he hit an enemy and destroyed it, he's at max tension. So in addition to everything else, he does 20% more damage. Alright, now let's move up. Let's move up the Genis and try to take a chunk out of this big row with his bazooka. I am going to get hit back, but that's not that much damage. I'll be okay. The important part is, it opens it up so I can get close enough with Setsuna and the Exia to kill it. And I'll be using his EX skill, because even though his Trans Am skill takes less energy and I'd like to use it, I do not have enough vigor, I do not have enough morale to use it yet. Which I'll be able to gain by destroying this dude. Which will also give Setsuna an extra step. So, Jonathan, the game's gonna have every goddamn era, every show, everything, even some I did not expect. Currently in the beta, most of the units, all the units you can develop are from the storylines that are in-game, which is going to be 0079, Zeta New Translation, and Seed. But as you see, I also have units from 00, I have units from Witch from Mercury, I have units from IBO, I have units from X. You'll have everything. But each show, each era also has its own distinct tech trees that you can work up from, which I can show off after we maybe get through this mission. Maybe. As far as the ratio for what units are in, of course the beta is skewed towards what missions are available. So there's a larger percentage of UC, Seed, and I guess 0079, Seed, and Zeta stuff. So now that Setsuna's done the damage to the dude, he's got enough morale that he can use his Trans Am, which I'm trying to find an appropriate target to use it on. I want to soften something up. Honestly, it's not going to do that much to the Gaian. I'm probably going to try to get that last big row out of the way. So I will take some damage back, but it's not that much. So I'm going to live with it. I could... not enough to take out that Gelgoog. And there's no one within support attack range that hasn't support attacked yet. Since I believe my only supporters on field right now are Char and Char? Is that it? Damn, I think my only support attackers are Char. So I think I'm actually going to go after this Gelgoog, because when my turn goes back around, I'll be able to use Big Zom's map attack to wipe it out, in addition to damaging everything else around us. And if I stay on these shield squares, I'll still be in range of one of my defensive units, like the Origin Gundam, to block an attack that's coming at me. Or maybe Ariel, if she's still able to get me from way the hell down there, who knows. So this attack does more damage the closer I am to the enemy. And that's the same distance as that for some reason. So I'm going to go here, because that'll also gather some dudes around me to make Big Zom more effective. Actually, I'm going to go here. I'm going to sacrifice a tiny amount of damage to draw them closer to Big Zom, since Big Zom can't use his map attack if he moves. Hey, Emote Love. I love Emote Love. Yeah, Muhammad, good point. Being a mobile game, they can add in shit, so it is possible to get future Gundam stuff. We can get G-Quacks. Goodbye. Okay, he shoots me back. I take a big chunk of damage. That's fine. Now, I am not going to put on auto defense. Oh, that is such a goddamn shame. Look at that. I am so close to killing that Gelgoog when he attacks me, when I attack back. So the reason why Ed's not showing that he's taking any damage is because Carta is actually going to jump in the way with the aerial and take the hit for him with her support defense. She jumps in and she takes 40% less damage from it. I'm going to let that happen. Also, Mark's over here with the Phoenix in range for support action that he's going to use his Burning Assault to damage the enemy when I attack back. But I'm actually going to select his Feather Funnels instead because I'd rather him not use up more energy to conserve his energy for the rest of the mission. And it's not going to make that much of a difference in damage. Ed's just going to slash through with his sword. Maybe he'll get a crit, who knows. So Ariel takes the blow, takes almost no damage. Feather Funnels go out, and then Ed hits with his sword, and because it was a crit for Feather Funnel, dude just dies. Now, unfortunately, Ed doesn't have anyone to protect him, so he's going to have to take some damage off this guy in. But he's about to clap back hard. Within range that he can finish that unit off when his turn comes back around. Big Zom is going to be attacked, and Slegger is going to try to get in the way of it. But honestly, I think I'm going to take that hit. I would rather have Slegger defend Setsuna than anything else. I could defend to reduce the damage. Evade's not going to do much because she still has a 93% chance to hit. So I'm going to fire back with my Mega Particle Beam. And just take that little chunk. Actually, how much is Slegger taking? Oh yeah, no, never mind. Fuck that. He's taking the hit. That's almost nothing. My concern is, though, are those Gelgoogs going to be swarming Setsuna? No, they'll probably go for the Alex first. Slugger takes the funnel hit. I fire back. Gelgoog goes for Sword Calamity. So Ed's going to take a hit, but between him and Mark, he's going to destroy that Gelgoog on the clapback. Though he probably didn't have to use Burning Fire Assault. I probably should have changed that. Yeah, so Setsuna's going to take a pretty big hit here, which I can reduce with Defend. So if a Gelgoog's regular attack is going to be dealing 1,400 to me, I can defend to only take 9. I'm at 2,300 HP. If I take this 1,500, it'll bring me down to like 8 and change. I won't be able to survive another hit. So I'm going to defend with him instead, so I can try to keep him in the game. Was that a map attack? Oh damn, I didn't even know Gaian had a map attack. Yeah, shit. Now Setsuna's gonna eat it. One way or another, he doesn't have enough HP. My evade chance is 91. That's not worth it. I should have just hit that Gelgook. Ah, damn it. I was hoping they'd go more for Big Zom than Setsuna. So I'm going to go out swinging. I'm going to deal as much damage as I possibly can and just pray for a miss. Did not get a miss. So first casualty. Exia goes down. Since he took down a unit, he gets to, like I can, move on to another one of my units. Under the same logic, I'm going to be defending with the Alex, so I can try to survive more than one hit. Because I'm not going to deal enough damage back to be worth it. Now, Ed is absolutely going to be attacking this Big Row, because he needs to deal as much damage as physically possible to these dudes. And he's actually going to go for his phase cannon, because it's going to be dealing more damage. Okay, so the Alex will survive if he defends. And he's out of range to do anything else. Yeah, he's gonna defend. Ed'll survive. Now, he's not going to have that much energy when he gets out of it, and that's why it wants me to evade. But I have ways to deal with that, so I'm instead going to hit him back with the phase cannon. Because this should be... Oh, Char hasn't moved yet. Screw it. Oh, decrease my attack? That's a shame. Yeah, 84% chance is not very good for me. So we're going to be losing Ed in the Sword of Calamity here, too. Game does not have permadeath. G generations do historically have permadeath. That if you lose a unit, you don't lose the pilot, but you lose the unit. But in a game with gacha, that would be insane. So I'm going to rely on that dice roll and see if I can hit that 15% chance. Nope. Ed's down too. Hard missions are hard, man. Thankfully, Carta can take abuse, so she's going to fire back. But they put a huge dent in my bottom team. My units regenerate energy. Big Zom is going to map attack. He's going to take a chunk out of all these dudes. Totally worth it. Now, the next thing we should do... Nothing's in range for my map attack with Sniper 2. Combination of attack and Char and Amuro is enough to kill, so we'll go for that. Itadaki! Thankfully, Char actually hit his fucking target for once. Now Amuro has a chance to attack again. He's going to take a big hit back by himself, but now he's in range to use his map attack, since that chance step counts as you not moving. It's a new move, it's new action. So I'm able to use my map attack again and get that free damage from the snipe, which is as much as my regular attack. It's so good. Okay, now, can we do anything about it with the G3? Yes. With Sayla helping out, with Amuro helping out Sayla, we can get the kill on this. That should raise her tension, that she can then move on to the Elmith pretty easily. With Supercharge, she has 30% more damage. It's not enough to take down the Elmith, but it's going to be enough to put a huge dent in it. Which is fine. She is going to use an increased damage, though, to put a bigger dent in it. Ooh, that's a much bigger dent. And then I can consider sending someone up to finish off the Elmith. That way I have that much less damage coming out of me. In fact, Char and the Alex should be enough. Except he's not, because he's a hack fraud. Damn you, Char. Alright, Slugger, how you looking? I can't get within range. Yes, I can. I'm going to cast his acceleration so he moves an extra space. Then I'm going to get into its blind spot where it can't attack me back. Because Elmith does not have any close range attack. So as long as I get immediately next to it, it cannot counterattack me. And I'm going to hit him with the Beam Saber. That'll also decrease her attack. Did you just fucking miss? Okay. You better not miss. Why doesn't the enemy ever move? Alright, so I'm gonna actually send... She's just out of range. She doesn't have any ability to make up that range. God damn it. Ariel can't get up there either, so no matter what, I'm gonna have a bad time with Elmith. I was not able to finish it off. Damn. Okay. So let's focus on what we can do. Amita has no morale, so she needs that damage boost. She's going to move over here, and she's going to pop off this Bigro using her bazooka. Then using that chance step, she's going to move back over here and still not have enough to deal with that guy in. God damn it. How about if Mark helps, but Mark's not helping for some reason? Alright. Mark, get up here. Use your Burning Fire Assault to weaken this Gelgook. Doing the attack on the overworld is so goddamn nice. Okay. Now we have enough with our support attacks to finish it off. And since he's a selfish son of a bitch, he still doesn't have enough to support attack with me. But I have this blind spot in the Gaian's attack where it can't reach me, and my escutcheon is still far enough to hit it. Both of them, actually. I am going to hit for the one that is lower health, and I'm going to reduce its attack at the same time. Man, all these new animations are fantastic. You know, everything that wasn't in Crossrays. Okay. Let's survive the turn. The battleship's taking a shot at Amita. I'm actually going to have Amita evade. Because it's not going to be that much damage if he does get hit. And it's going to be a clean miss by a pretty good percentage if she doesn't. Actually, what's the... 76? I'm actually going to have her not evade. I think I'd rather her deal that big damage back to the Doloa. Whatever happened to Dolo's class? We need more of those. And there's still a pretty good chance she won't get hit. Nope, she took it. Now this, I'm going to use the support defend on, because that will fuck her up a little. Actually, you know what? We can afford it. I'll save the support, defend for Char. Yeah, here's the support defend. She takes the hit instead. Clap back. Slegger takes the hit for Char. Char, why are you evading if Slegger's taking the hit? Just shoot her back, you dumb fuck. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Jonathan. Really appreciate you guys being here. So, what should I finish her off with? The beam rifle or the arm gatling? What do you want to see for an animation more? I'll be mad if he misses no matter what. But what do you guys gonna what do you want to see for an animation? It might not even play it actually, so screw it, we'll go for the arm gatling. And Lala goes down. Next, Amuro's getting rushed by a Gaian, and he's just going to do what he can to counterattack. It's not that much damage difference defending or not. Yeah, she's going to have to take it. And my turn has returned. Big Zom is not going to use its patented beam cannon. Can I get anything out of this enhanced range, or is it just not gonna happen? Not gonna happen. I can't hit this dude unless I get right up in his business. I want to kick his ass. Junk. Crush. Crush, kill, crush, maim. I mean, Muhammad, I can do that in this game, too. The UR attackers, Sasabi-char and Setsuna, they can straight up get 2 extra chance steps. You can attack 3 guys at once. Who's the healthiest of you fuckers? Probably going to be the G3. Extra damage, please. Let's also get you farther down so that you can actually support them. Unfortunately, Amuro can't use his map attack. The only thing he'd be able to fight back with is his saber. Can he get in the weird blind spot of the Gaian? He totally can. So he can deal some free damage and try to soften it up for Sayla. Okay, and then she can finish it off now. I'm going to move her down as far as she can get, so at least she has some extra movement. Sayla in the G3, we quux him. Then she can chance step down and shoot the shit out of the battleship. And she dodges it. Sick. Now let's try to get Slegger down there too. I am going to accelerate him so he can get a little more movement in and try to cover people. Unfortunately, none of his weapons, including that shoulder cannon, have enough range to hit, so he's just going to have to be a human shield for a second. Same with Char, none of his attacks hit, so I'll move him out of the range of the Dolos. Then she has enough to kill the Gaian. How I want this to go down. Okay, first off, we need some energy. Mark needs energy specifically. He is tapped. So we're going to use the support ability of my battleship to restore energy for everyone within this radius. Good. Now, Amita's going to move down here and slap him with the bazooka. No action from Mark because there's no need to take action. It's going to be a kill. No overkill, but that's fine. And then I want her to finish off the Deloro. Actually, could Kurkarta do that? Does she have enough? No, she doesn't have enough power to do so. My thought is I could use Flash to get an entirely free 20,000 damage hit off on Char. But what we're going to do instead first is get to his max range, hit Char with one of these burning fire assaults to reduce his defense. Good. Now with his defense reduced and Mark on support, still can't do enough to finish him off. But at the very least, I'm going to be using Flash with Amita, so she'll evade the next attack coming at her, which is going to be from him. And then we're going to hit him with, I think, Feather Funnel. Hold on. He'll have 37,000 down from 43. If I hit him with Feather Funnel, he'll have like 8k left. How much can Ariel do with his cushion? 11. Okay. Yeah, so that's the game plan. We're going to be using Flash with the bazooka. With Mark using Feather Funnel to get him within range of Carta and the Aerial to finish him off. Oh, hi New Zero Tester. Yo, what up? Absolutely. The free stuff, the stuff that you can build from the development tree, is like some of the best stuff I have. Consider. You are Phoenix Gundam. I got it from the gacha, right? Here's its stats. Take a quick peek at this. Take a screenshot here for posterity. 35,000 HP, 200 energy, 31 attack, 35 defense, 36 mobility. Now let's check out this G3 that I just built from the tech tree and just fuse a couple together. Not that G3. This G3. Which is a completely free unit. Absolutely. 34,000 HP, 46 attack, 32 defense, 35 mobility. Like, this 3-star triple limit break G3 is clowning the crap out of Mark and his Phoenix. Really, the only thing Phoenix has going for is that it came with Mark as a UR unit, and Burning Fire Assault is a good EX skill because it reduces that defense on the enemy. And Mark has a unique skill that while he's anything with Nano Machine, or Generation, or Nano Skin rather, which is pretty much in this case just the Phoenix or Phoenix Zero, he passively regens HP every turn. So he's got lateral neat stuff, but the raw stats on the G3 are absolutely clowning on this UR that I pulled from the gacha. The free stuff is absolutely viable. Okay, right. So Ariel's going to be finishing off Char. 95% makes me nervous, but there's not much else I can do about it. And to get those 4 copies of G3, it took me like a couple hours this morning. It really wasn't bad at all. I had to do some hard mission 1, hard mission 2. And from that I was able to get enough material to level up the G3. It worked out really well because hard mission 1, or hard mission 2 rather, has prototype Gundams you can capture. So you do 0079 hard mission 2, you capture proto Gundams, you get material for G3. You take those protos, which are already halfway up the tech tree, you turn them into regular Gramps. Then you turn the regular Gramps into G3s using the G3 material, and you fuse them all together. Really efficient assembly line. And Ariel gets a chance step, so she can then blow away. Oh no, it's not enough. Well, that's no good. I guess she's just gonna have to deal 1 more point of damage, and I hope it doesn't take anybody out. Oh, it's going after Sayla in the G3. Yeah, that's fine. She can take it down. Ariel will take the hit, and Sayla will finish it off. Oh, yeah, I lost too many units. Losing XCN Sword Clamby like that before I could get those mobs under control was just killer. That sucked. But I have a UR weapon upgrade. I get some diamonds. I get a ton of XP materials. I get money. Oh, I should have showed there's a really cool feature. I forgot to show it, but at the end of the mission, you can look at stats to see like who did the most damage, who contributed the most, who defended the most. It's really cool charts. Shining Finger Studio, what's up, man? The game is looking goddamn great. Let's check out some features now that we're out of that mission. So, actually, let me check something real quick. I've already used my skips for these. Alright. Yeah, by the way, you get 3 skips per mission per day that you can just completely skip and get the rewards for without doing the mission itself. That's probably the fastest way you're going to get material for developing stuff. So I can just spend the energy to just be like, yeah, I want to do the Lala mission 3 times. Bam, I captured a Rickdom. I also got 3 0079 materials for doing the mission 3 times. And a bunch of rewards. Oh, and I ranked up, so I have a shitload of energy again. Let's head over to a Zeta mission. Here, we'll do the last Zeta mission. Actually, we'll do this one, because I don't think I have any real Gazas. The Maelstrom. Maelstrom's a good episode. Cats does cool shit in it. I captured 2 level 25 Gazas. I captured a Marsai. Captured a Barzum. I got 3 Zeta material. I got some weapon material. I got some XP. Fantastic. Then I head over to the tech tree and use that material. The grind is there, man, but it's really not much. So each series is going to have a couple different tech trees based on the factions. These are clearly not the whole tree. It can't be. Because, like, look how small 0079 Earth... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hit the wrong button. Ignore that. Yeah, ignore what you just saw. Look how small the 0079 Earth tree is. Clearly, that can't be all of it. I have seen other units. I have seen Jim Sniper. I have seen Jim Ground Type. Like, they're in the game. This is probably just for the beta purpose. But what I've been doing to get this G3 up and running, first off, when you do completely complete the tree, you get a special reward. But in this case, I was capturing Proto Gundams from that mission. And every time I capture a Proto Gundam, I would turn it into a Grandpa by leveling up to level 25. I currently have 2 of them. I could very well just level the Proto to 25 by using XP material, and then turn it into a Gramps. Now, Gramps can be made by not just the Proto. I could also use a Core Booster, or I could use a Gun Cannon. Either way, I'm going to need 7 material from the stage. And I get material once for every time I clear a mission. On harder difficulties, you can get more very easily. But I could go for Core Fighter and then develop the Core Fighter into the Core Booster. And then Core Booster can turn into Gramps. Or Core Fighter into Gun Tank into Gun Cannon into Gramps. Then I take my G3 technical journals that I get from the hard mode missions, level those Gramps up to 30, and poop out another G3. And that's how you get a very, very easy SSR character, or SSR unit, that statistically, by having those 3 limit breaks from fusing 3 copies together, is absolutely crushing the shit out of my similar ultra rares. Like, check this crap out. 34,000 HP, 46 attack, 32 defense, 35 mobility. 32 HP, 42 attack, 27 defense, 32 mobility. The only thing Exia has going for it is that it recovers energy every turn. It has the GN field, which honestly that ability does not come up nearly as much as you think. You saw how much damage I was taking that mission. There's very little in this game that's dealing that little damage to me. And it has the extra attacks in the form of Trans-Am, which deals some good damage, and the GN Sword, which deals some good damage. Like, pound for pound, if it wasn't for Setsuna being able to do an extra chance step, this G3 that I made for free, using the in-game tree system, just beats it out completely. Muhammad, lower difficulties will not take that long. Holy shit. Honestly, for the story missions that are not the hard mode missions, you can just put it on auto and turn your brain off, and it'll get you 2 or 3 stars really easily. The game will just do its best and get you through it, brute force it. And those take maybe a couple minutes when you do it that way. You can also significantly speed up that trek by using game speed up as well. I just didn't do it for the sake of the animations. I forgot I had Justice Meteor. Why was I not using that last mission? Am I stupid? Alright, that's fine. But those hard missions are hard. They do require absolute coordination to not eat shit. It took me 40 minutes, and I still only got 2-star score. I didn't even get the secret factor. There was a secret factor if you take out Char in 2 turns, something changes and you get a different mission objective and bonus. I didn't even do that. But let's check out another tree quick. Let's check out, yeah, Seed. I technically have all available ZAF units. Providence is available as a freebie. Justice and Justice Meteor are available as freebies. The only catch being Justice Meteor is only usable in space and air. You cannot use Justice Meteor on ground. Even the CQ Deep Arms, Dual Salt Shroud, Guais, they're all freebies. And they're all pretty damn good for being SRs and SSRs. There's kind of a weird thing with the GATX series on here. I don't know why it's like this. First off, Busters are rare, which is bullshit. And then Buster turns into Aegis. Or Blitz turns into Aegis. But Blitz also comes from Jin Reconnaissance? Yeah, I don't know how that works. And Duel's its own separate tree? Don't think too hard on it. Well, I'm going to assume that Wing's going to have a tech tree as well. Because I have Wing units. Or I had Wing units before I sold them. Do I still have Wing units? Oh no, I might have sold them for credits. I was not planning to do another stream, so I kind of used that magic dismantle button and got rid of all my low-cost stuff to get credits so I could actually build shit. Oh, here we go. I have Noin Ares. Yeah, right there, Noin Ares. Everyone loves Noin Ares. It's got, it's got 2 weapons which aren't very good. Like, those stats are not great. It has a single passive ability to increase max... Yeah, this ain't a great unit. I think the real advantage is it's usable in air, in atmosphere. Because there's really not a lot of units that you can use in atmosphere. So having something that's air compatible is probably a godsend. I know there's Leos in this, in the beta. I just unfortunately don't have any on me right now. Oh yeah, as far as free-to-play goes, there's also ultimate units. Like Red Zeta here. What those are is that on certain tech trees, for example Xeons, if you happen to get 100% of the tech tree done, in this case I'm only a little before 75, I have not done a lot of the MSM series. Actually, all I need to do is the MSM series and the Mobile Armor series. If you get to 100%, you get a free SSR unit, which in this case is Casfall's Gundam. Casfall's Gundam also has its own special materials that you can get to further enhance Casfall's Gundam with dupes, pretty much. Make it stronger and stronger. Seed allegedly has some of those, but we're not allowed to know what they are, because there's a couple on here that are still a secret. Whatever Strike Rouge and Gunbarrel Dagger turn into, which I assume is going to be Gunbarrel Strike, that's apparently a secret. Whatever Dual Salt Shroud turns into is apparently going to be a secret. Zeta Line. By completing the AUG section, I got access to Red Snake, to Red Zeta. And then with a special ultimate currency, I can further enhance it like it has a dupe. Give it more stats, more power, more cool stuff. I mean, Operation Meteor units, I'm sure they're going to have, like, tech trees. With the bullshit they're doing in this, I can almost guarantee that you can turn a Serpent into Heavy Arms, even though it's ass backwards. I had to try my best to mentally push down and get over the fact that according to this game, Apparently Barzum turns into Mark II, which is disgusting and wrong, and I hate it. I still have the PMX series to get through. I still have to get Bound Dock. Let's get a Bound Dock real quick. So I'm going to head over to the Zeta stages. I need specifically Zeta material for it. I'm really low on it. So I'm just going to skip a bunch of the high end game Zeta missions real quick. Capture some Barzams, get some materials. Get through there, get through there. Hey, captured a Hammurabi. Hammurabi is actually like one of the best rares I've seen. Mostly because it actually has a passive, and it's a really good passive. We'll do this one too. And we'll do this one too. We got a beta, we got some Marasai, we got more material. So let's head over to the Zeta tree, let's head over to the Titan side. If I want a Bound Dock, I'm going to need a Virulent at level 40, which I have. Then I'm also going to need a Hammurabi at 40. Now, I just kidnapped a Hammurabi. I just stole it, so I don't have to make one. I skipped this entire section of the tech tree. I skipped like 8 goddamn steps because I captured one during a mission. Fantastic. So I'm going to take one of the ones I have, and I'm just going to level it. And then I'll select the Virulent, which is technically part of my Zeta team, so that's why it's hesitant to let me select it. And I don't have enough credits. That's fine. We're going to get some real quick. That's funny. Since I have the energy, I'm just going to go over to the credit event mission. And you know what? Let's actually complete some of the higher difficulties. Because you're only allowed to skip 5 times, regardless of difficulty. So let's do at least the level 2 mission real quick. This is going to be on Earth. So I won't be able to take Justice. That's a shame. Stop doing that. Oh, I can take Justice. It just gets movement penalty. That's fine. That'll be fun. We'll actually put Atherin in Justice. Then for some reason it keeps switching Setsuna into the Calamity, probably because he has higher melee stat. But that's bad. That's really bad. You don't want that. He needs to be in a Celestial Being mobile suit. Because he has a passive he got at level 30. That he takes 15% damage when he's in a Celestial Being mobile suit. He needs to be in Exia. Yeah, then we'll put Mu and Halfus. Team 2 can be all the real beefy fucks. Amuro and his Sniper 2. Amida and the Genis. Oh, I guess in this case it decided that Eno is a better choice for the G3, which is totally fine. And then Quattro and the Big Zom. I think I still want to actually put Gaia in the Big Zom. While his stats aren't as great, he does have a passive that gives him better stuff when he's in a Xeon unit. And he will have a better range attack, so I'm going to put Gaia in there instead. Now, why my units are so weird here is because when you're playing a story mission, when you're playing, or not even story mission, a mission in universe, like I was doing on that 0079 hard mission, your first team, Team 1, can only consist of units and pilots from that universe. It has to be 0079 shit. That's why I had to switch out and, mix and match Hayato and Ryu and Slugger and all that crap. And then Team 2 can be whatever you want it to be. But in this case, we're just going to be running 3 out of 5 of them as 0079 anyway, because Big Zom and G3, 2 units that I got for free by crafting, are some of my best units. Yeah, no slot size penalty. I can just put Big Zom in there, whatever. I can put Justice in there. So let's show you how fast a regular mission should go if I double the speed and put it on auto. Now the auto AI is not smart and it is really bad at setting up chains and combos. It will just throw its head at the closest thing and just hope it works. Oftentimes that bites you in the ass if you're trying to go for a higher rating, because it will leave a bunch of enemies at really low health, like this, so they have a chance to attack you back on their turn and deal more damage. When the name of the game is reduce as much damage coming from the enemy turn as humanly possible. Hooray, we did it! And we got all 3 stars, because we got over 10,000 points on the mission. Which, we cleared the stage, we destroyed all the enemy units, we got overkills, I have my total units remaining, and I took very little damage. If I check my damage report, I'll see that Sword Calamity did all of it. And I get some capital for that. Let's kick up to the next difficulty, since that team seems more than capable. We're going to keep the same teams, and we're just going to auto this again and see how that goes. Apparently I have some Reddit notifications. You know what just occurred to me? Bear with me 1 second, guys. I need to change a quick setting on my phone. I'm going to turn off auto for a second. I'm going to move you guys over to the standby screen so you can't see my phone doing phone stuff. I never put on Do Not Disturb, so I could get any kind of notification. Whoops. Alright. Do Not Disturb is on. Sorry about that. Let's get this back going and speed it up. Yeah, I have no idea why the AI is trying to make Amita melee. She's not built for that. Hooray! Bonus attacks. Edge just gonna take a fucking chunk out of this thing. You know, all things considered, that's pretty fast and efficient gameplay. I didn't have to think or do anything. And I got enough for the 3-star. So because we did 3-star, I'm able to now skip that particular mission. I'm not going to bother trying to do level 4 because yeesh. Or level 5, there's no need to. But I will skip the rest of my 3s for today to get the rewards for free. Alright, back to that development tree. Let's head to Zeta. Let's head to Titans. Let's make ourselves a bound dock. Now that we have enough credits. Select my Birelint. Select my Hammurabi. It's trying to tell me that since I've used that Birelint, it's been leveled. It doesn't want me to fuse it without thinking about it. But we're going to do it. These boys fusion Ha into the bound dock. And more importantly, the bound dock keeps the highest level of whatever the materials it used was. So it actually shot out at level 40. If I find it here on my SR list, it is just good to go at 40. With some pretty appreciable stats. We have Saber, Rifle, Diffuse Cannon, that deals more damage based on your max HP or full HP. And you can actually upgrade that particular weapon to do more damage based on your remaining HP. Or enemies' remaining HP, rather. Specifically, you can get that up to 10. Oh, the plateau for 10 is only at level 4. That's nice. Bound Dock, of course, also has its transformation mode. Mr. Lobster, which only has Diffuse Cannon. Of course, the big difference is in Lobster mode, it has 5 moves instead of 4. It's faster, its defense is weaker, its attack is weaker. But it's also now rated for air and space. So if you have a mission that you is in aerospace only, or let's say you have a mission in the air, Bound Dock Regular is not rated for air, not rated for atmospheric. But you can still take it into the mission. It'll just stay transformed to lobster form the whole time. Now this is something I want to check. If I upgrade the Diffuse Megaparticle Cannon, that is the same weapon on both forms. If I upgrade the Diffuse Cannon once to level 2, will it stay level 2 on the transformed form? It will! It's the same weapon! Oh, that's so nice! So if I raise it to level 3, I not only get the bonus on the mobile suit form, but the mobile armor form too. Hey, that's not bad. So this is a solid unit. If I really wanted to, have it look, I could go through that whole development line again. I could take that other Hammurabi I captured. I could build another Birelint out of the Mark II, and I could fuse another Bound Dock. And then I could take that Bound Dock, shove it into my other Bound Dock, and give it a limit break bonus. Now you're probably also wondering, gee whiz, MC, what's a limit break bonus? Well, if you happen to have a duplicate of a unit, like say, what do I have 1,000,000 of right now? My Marasai army. You can feed a unit itself, another version of the unit, to limit break it. What a limit break is going to do is on the first limit break, give you 20% extra stats. Followed by another 10, followed by another 10. that is a huge fucking jump in viability. And if you want to compare it to its peers, that is almost night and day in overall strength and stats and usefulness. It's actually a perfectly viable tactic that when you unlock a new story and you need to have those universe-specific units, like you unlock Seed, but you don't have a lot of Seed guys, so when you finally get the ability to use number 4 and number 5 Seed Pilot, you don't have anything to give them, right? Wrong. Take some of those Strike Daggers or some of those Djinns you captured, fuse them together into a 3-star Limit Break, and they actually become incredibly viable combat machines. I was using, in particular, a Gym 2 and a Barzum forever in the Zeta missions. I had Roberto in this for, like, 7 missions. And he was kicking ass with it, because it still has decent enough stats for its level. Like, let's bring this up to 36. Oh, I don't have enough, level up material. Hold on. Okay. So I want some more Zeta material anyway, so give me a quick second. We're going to skip the rest of the missions we didn't, because God knows we have enough energy. I captured 3 Gab Fleas. God damn. Get some level up material from this. Okay. So if I were to level up, let's say, as far as my 3-star rare dudes go, well, let's actually use that Gab Flea I just got, since I have so many of them. We're going to limit break it 3 times, because they're still rares. They're not that fancy. But they are pretty high in the tech tree. Let's upgrade him to 36, since most of my other units are 36. 35, whatever. And let's compare his stats to something like a native SR and SSR. We're going to sort by level. See what's in this neighborhood. Okay, bingo. So an SR gun barrel dagger, something I crafted and made. It's got 0 limit breaks. 19,000 HP, 26 attack, 20 defense, 22 mobility. 2,700,000 HP, 28 attack, 27 defense, 30 mobility. Like, it blows the crap out of the water of the SR that I had to craft. Is there any SSRs nearby I can use for comparison? Actually, sure, yeah. Amida Syakurin. Amida Syakurin is an SSR I had to get from the gacha. 28 HP, 36 attack, 24 defense, 28 mobility. 27 HP, 28 attack, 27 defense, 30 mobility. This rare, this incredibly common trash Gabfleet is better statistically than Amida's Hyakurin. Now, Amida's Hyakurin happens to have nanolaminate, that's reducing damage by a lot. It happens to have 3 pretty decent weapons. It has a few other advantages that the Gabfleet doesn't. But the Gabfleet is just as good statistically and has a transformation mode. And it's just a goddamn rare. This is why I think the gacha is, like, unnecessary. It's there. It's something people are going to point at and go, ooh, gacha slop, mobaje. But you can absolutely get just as good results by just using the crap you pick up off the ground. What does Gabflea turn into anyway? Hamribi. Cool. So I probably could have gotten better results if I were to fuse the Hamribi together. But we already crossed that bridge. There's even some SRs and stuff that you can capture in missions. Mostly hard missions, though. Got the Kyakushiki down here. That requires Rictius and Adesia. Got the Zeta up here. That requires Super Gundam and the Mark II and flying armor. I can totally capture Skygraspers from the Seed Hard mission. I just can't do the Seed Hard mission because I'm a dumb baby. And it's too hard for me. If we had some more material, I'd really like to make a Psycho Gundam. So I want to see how it holds up compared to Big Zom. Since it too happens to have a big goofy map attack. That reduces attack of the enemy for God knows why. As well as some really strong single beams. It's got the new type light ability. Reduce damage taken by 40%. Yeah, that's not goofy. An extra 10% defense just for existing. I'm pretty sure it still has the mobile armor form. Yep. Which retains its map attack. And its basic beam attack. Looks like the only advantages otherwise is it gains more mobility and the ability to be used in atmosphere. That's pretty much it. So if I want to get Psycho, I'm going to need to take one of these leftover Barzams I have and level it to 30 and then turn that into a Mark II Titans. Then take that Mark II Titans and that Boundock and smush them together. Let's check out Boundock's animations. It's the least we can do, right? Let's head over to Zeta 1. Let's build a team with just Boundock. Alright, Boundock, and who's going to be in Boundock? Let's give it to Buron. We like Buron. Let's turn off auto, because the game's smart enough to know I was on auto and save it. Quality G-Gen cutscene. Actually, we're just going to skip this. So let's check out Claw, or Beam Saber, I guess. One cool thing that the game does as well, even if you select auto and speed up, it will not skip an animation if it's the first time you're seeing it. It will make sure that you see the full animation. Alright, next let's check out the beam rifle. God, these are all so good. I love that everything got such a big glow up for animations. And then we're just gonna end the turn. We're just going to defend because I want to see the animations. I'll just take this dude out. Alright, now let's check out this fancy pants beam cannon we got. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. And then let's transform and see what the other beam cannon looks like. How is that animation so fucking good? Alright, we'll back out because all I really wanted to see was Boundock. God, it's so cool. I suddenly feel like I don't want to, like... I feel like I don't want to get invested in something because this thing's about to go. And God, I hate that. I want to wake up and play this tomorrow. But the game's gonna be gone. I have talked to my Bamco contact. I'm like, yeah, thank you for getting me in the closed beta. If there's any way I could still play, I will do literally anything. But I didn't get a reply yet. Not that I think there's a realistic way to have me still play after the cutoff. That just, like, isn't possible. But... well, I guess the last thing we can do is play around the gacha. I have some diamonds. I have spent quite a bit on energy to try to kick out some projects today. Like getting that G3 up to snuff so I can compare its stats. Let's throw the rest of my diamonds at the gacha. So the only difference really between these two capsules is that one of them has a higher 1% chance drop for Exia and Phoenix. They also have the Archangel in there. But instead of 0.5%, it's 1% for those specifically. Otherwise, the contents of the capsule are exactly the same. I think I'm going to go for the regular premium one, because I would rather just, like... I would rather get variety, you know? Oh, I have a ticket for the standard banner. Let's use it. Tickets don't have a ×10 bonus, so you can just spend them whenever you get them without any guilt. You don't get, like, a guarantee SSR like you would for the diamonds. Ah, looks regular. Well, SR, Noin Ares. I can fuse that together. Yeah, guarantee SSR when you go for the ×10. But since I don't have a physical way of getting enough diamonds to finish off this spin again before the game shuts down in the morning, and the dateline has rolled over and they have not given us any gift of additional diamonds, I suppose I will just roll with what I have. One at a time. GM head. I'll have to see what animations that has. Again. We got 4 more in us. Ooh. Kieran high mobility, good old Sergey. Another Mita Hyakuren. I'd be really okay with that a lot earlier. And let's assemble again. And you don't have to fuse dupes either. You can absolutely run 2 of the same unit, if not more if you wanted. I know someone whose intention from the free aerials that you get for doing the panel missions, Marsai, was to just... Last one. Was to just run 4 aerials on a team. And they found that humorous, and that's okay by me. Alright. Big luck on last pull. Nope, no special animation. Oh, but Charles Gilgoog! I don't have that yet. Yeah, awesome. That's the story I don't have. Okay. Let's first off take my Hyakuren and fuse another copy in there for higher stats. By the way, the other item there, besides, the dupe copy, is a special item you can purchase from the shop using currency you get from breaking down units that will just give it a limit break, regardless of duplication. Use the material. And now her stats are back to being competitive and goofy. Like, holy shit, that's such a jump up. Oh, something very important to note when you are talking about fusing units together. While the highest level does get carried over to the new unit, the limit break will not. So if I try to limit this Hyzak with my already level 3 Hyzak, I will not get 3 stars, it'll just be 1. In addition, if I try to develop that Hyzak into, let's say, a Hyzak custom, I'll select one of the ones that's already fully limit broken. The new Hyzak custom will not have those limit breaks. The level will carry over, but that's it. That's why it's showing up as much weaker than the unit I'm developing it from. Because it doesn't have that 40% extra stats from being shoved together. Okay, let's grab that brand new that we just got. Char's Gelgoog. Oh, I have Sharzaku too. I totally forgot. I picked that up. Does he have a kick? He has a kick. Let's check out some unit animations. We got the time, right? Yeah, man. Mohammed, you said it, man. Like, this is... So, truth be told, off the record, the first beta came and went, and there was a lot of less than flattering feedback about what it was. And then sometime, maybe not in last fall, or last winter, or last summer, who can say for sure, a group of people might have been flown out to an office to see the game in its current state and consult on it. And they might have also told the developers that it was trash, and that there's a lot of really questionable and stupid decisions made. And they might have been like, yeah, okay, that's cool. So then the game went radio silent for over a year, and we came back with this absolute fucking gem. Sometimes the system works, you know? Sometimes the system works. Let's head over to 0079 Mission 1. Or 2, I guess. And let's... grab Char's Gelgoog. Let's grab Sharzaku. And any other units I really want to see? Does Proto have anything unique? Hyper Hammer and Beam Rifle, not really. As far as 0079... Oh, Prototype Camphor. I did get the Proto Camphor. Let's grab the Proto Camphor. And in this, we'll put put a Char. And this, we'll put a Denim. And in this, we'll put a Kai. Cool. Now let's get rid of these goobers. And what units have I not seen like animations for that I kind of want to? Oh, if you guys see something that you want to see animations for, please tell me. Carta's Graze only has a single attack. It's a really strong one, and it automatically debuffs. But it's weird that it only has a single attack, and it happens to be melee. You know, I've yet to see the Deja shit. Let's grab Deja. I want to see if it does a spinny spin. And then we'll also grab... I've seen Gun Barrel Dagger. Datra's Weapon? Or Datra's Command? That doesn't do anything really exciting. Super has Missile Pod Long Rifle. I don't really need to imagine what that's like. Gun Barrel Strike is not on the list, dude. Gun Barrel Dagger is, but Gun Barrel Strike's not on the tech tree. Bolden Oak, what you got? Scissor Claw and Beam Gun, that's it? No missiles, no nothing? Let's grab Bolden Oak so we can see what that Scissor Claw is like. don't know why I'm unable to sortie. Oh, because we're in space, and there's some units that can't be used in space. Damn, including that Ares I want to check out. Hi, is that custom? What do you got going on? You have a map snipe. That's actually incredibly useful. I've already gushed about how good the Sniper 2 snipe is. That's just a regular Jin, not even a D-type. Yeah, I guess we'll go in with these guys and see what the animations are like on these. Oh, you want to see D first? Yeah, I got that dude around here. Hold on. Okay. Now let's get some idiots to throw in here. Idiot. Idiot. Bronze Rod Samson. And Junkie. Alright, let's check out these animations. We'll start with D first because you really wanted that. See what the drill gun's like. I don't know what you expected. It's a drill, that's a gun. Then we'll check out the Knuckle Crusher. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Why do they cook so fucking hard? Why am I already at half energy? Holy shit. Alright, let's check out Deja. Wow, Deja can't move in space at all. Oof. Okay. Guess you're not getting checked out. I want to see what the Char kick looks like. That's so good for just a disposable unit like that. Just for a basic melee. Alright, Naginata, you have a kick as well. Let's check that out. Oh yeah, Deja is 100% a ground use. It can technically be used in space, which is why I'm happy they let us bring it up here. But it is supposed to be a ground type suit. Used by Kuraba. Now let's check out the Naginata. And then will I have enough range for the shotgun? Yeah, I will. Out of range? What do you mean out of range? Oh, because he's over there, not there. Whoops. Alright. I didn't go down that line for Protocubile, so I can't really tell you right now. But I'm sure it's online somewhere. No action. Evade. Now, can we get Deja close enough? No, not to do anything I wanted. Can we get Protocamphor close enough? Sure can. Let's check out this shotgun. That's nice. I'm sure I'll be able to see Cubile somewhere. Thank you, though, man. Look at that. Level ups for everybody. Okay. I've gushed about it enough. I've built some stuff. I've done some missions. I've made my peace. I'd like to think I gave a pretty good showing of the game and how it all works. I guess I just gotta let it go. I've been this bummed about not waking up to a mobile game since GBM left. Hey, maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and I won't be gone. Who knows? I guess we'll probably just call it here for the final GGET stream of the beta. GGETer team, thank you for coming to save me. You guys rule. I guess I'll give myself a sleepy time then. You guys be excellent to each other, okay? And when this game comes back, we're all going to have a lot of fun with it. I guarantee it. Good night.